So I've been talking about the glasses I ordered from Zenni Optical, my sponsor. Now, I've never ordered glasses online before. I didn't trust it, to be honest. But mine had a scratch, and Zenni was my sponsor, so I kind of sort of had to do it, right? I mean, I can't tell you about it if I haven't done it. So my previous thinking was, prices are too cheap. These can't be good. I'm not going to like them. I'm picky. I take that back. Mine costs about $70, and I can't tell the difference from the $500 pair I purchased 2 months ago. By the way, my wife likes them too. She said they look good on your face, and I want some too. And at about $70 or less, I can buy them. I am surprised, and I'm a customer. Zenni Optical has prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, all starting at under $30. Go to Zenni.com, pick a frame, upload your prescription. They'll ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And Zenni has that virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frames look on your face, and that is very cool and confidence building. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now it's time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out pretty quick, so don't sit on this. Go to Zenni.com/podcast, promo code podcast15. I was on a call with a client the other day talking about sleep issues, something we do, and he said, my biggest issue is sleep. But I hear you talking about that Helix Sleep on your podcast. To be honest with me, do you think it will help me? I get he's saying be honest, right? But Helix is my sponsor. But yes, I sleep on their mattress. And while it may not be obvious, I said I sleep on their mattress. I didn't sleep on the old one that I had. I said, buy Helix. Give it a try. They have a 120-night sleep trial and limited lifetime warranty. You have nothing to lose. Remember those days you used to go to the mattress store and buy from the mattress guy and hope and pray that it worked? And I mean, the pain was real. If you didn't get it right, your bank account and your back hurt for the next 10 years. We don't do that anymore. Look, Helix has a website. Check it out. They'll tell you everything that I can't tell you right now. I know because I went there to get my Helix mattress. They've got their warranty. Helix delivers your mattress right to your door with free shipping in the U.S. And before you know it, you're snoring, sleeping like a baby, not a husband. Listen, this is my second Helix mattress. I won't tell you what brand I got rid of because I got another Helix. You're going to like it. Go to helixsleep.com/dailyboost for 20% off site-wide, 25% off Luxe mattresses, 30% off Elite mattresses. That's helixsleep.com/dailyboost for 20% off site-wide, 25% off Luxe mattresses, 30% off Elite mattresses. helixsleep.com/dailyboost.
Never give up. Fight until the end. Gotta get back up. No time for loss. Fight until the end, no matter what the cost. Keep moving. Gotta get back up. What? Keep moving. Gotta get back up. Keep moving. Gotta get back up. What? Keep moving. Gotta get back up.
How are you? Come on in. We got stuff to do because today I'm excited. For you and for me as well. I'm excited every single day. It's hard to have me not be excited. I just get excited about everything. And when I'm not, I usually fall asleep and rest. That's about it. You do the same thing? I just get up. I get excited about the world. To me, I'm so excited, like almost like a kid. A little naivete, if you will, looking at the world just about all the possibilities that are there. And it's hard to do. Yeah, it's hard to make it all happen. You got to figure it out. You got to put the time and the sweat in to get it done. But man, it's a cool place to be. Are you that way? I hope you are, because that's what makes life good. That's what makes you happy. We talked about that yesterday. Today, we're going to talk about creating more time. You need more time, right? I'm going to give you a very simple thing. We'll probably meander a little bit through this program today. Lots of insight along the way to get you more time. Lessons I've learned over the years. So hang on, take some notes, and I think you're going to learn a little bit. It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com. The positive boost you need every single day since 2006 doing this thing. I'll never forget doing this. And by the way, we're going to do 5,000 total episodes. There are actually 5,020 of the master plan. The first 20, I still have them, and I will not listen to them because the first 20 I made way back in before I did, well, the original ones. My first wife was sick at the time, and she had was under hospice care, and she was going to die, and I just was like, okay, I got to get through this thing. I knew she was going to die, and I need to get my business going. I need to do the stuff I want to do. I'm going to go make some Daily Boost podcast. Silly me. But at least the attitude was there, right? The attitude was there to try. And that's what I've always done. When I get in this around things that are just really negative and just really heavy, I can typically find a way around it. And I did that. I recorded 20 podcasts, and I said, let's put them out there. Let's go. 20 Daily Boost podcasts while my wife is sick in the other room dying. They never made the air, and they will never be heard, and I will likely throw them away. I just don't want to hear them. Anyway, good to have you here today. My name is Scott Smith, founder, chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. Every Wednesday, I have a little reminder on my calendar pops up. Not a reminder, it's actually there all the time. Middle of the week, life gets challenging. Trying to get everything done you got to get done. Time is running out. Am I going to get it done? Did I get enough done? All that stuff. I look at what's important in my life and I say, what can I do? And it just kind of supercharges me a little bit. Okay, not quite where I want to be on a Wednesday. What can I do to get where I want to be? Nice question you can use today if you want to. So let's talk about creating more time and meander through this little podcast. You don't mind if I meander and take my time doing it, do you? Don't waste my time, Scott. I'm busy, busy, busy. It's all about productivity for me. I need the AI thing to keep me really productive. I got to do more, got to do more, got to do more. No, you don't got to do more. The more you get focused, the more you simplify, less you have to do and the more you get. And yes, every single time you do something, there's another 1,000 steps to it. It gets busy. You got to sort through it to get it done. And so the whole goal, come here real fast. I was talking to a client last week. And we were talking about calendar, and I showed him my calendar, and it was kind of open. I said, do you do know that I spend 10 to 20% of my day, and that may be too much. It may not be that much, but it's a good amount. Actually, I would almost say it's continuous. Most of my time is spent getting down to simple. Most of my time is not spent trying to organize all the stuff I have to do. Most of my time is spent trying to get rid of the stuff that I think I got to do, and find the stuff I really need to do and want to do. And get down to that. Most of my time throughout the entire day is spent getting everything back to inbox 0, to calendar 0, to project management 0. Because then I can work on the stuff that's really important. He was like blown away by that. I wasn't, so what I do. So how do we create more time? Wouldn't it be great if you could create more time in your day without having to give anything up? Everything just the way you wanted it is just perfect. You got more time. Yeah. Now, there are some interesting ways to do this. There are some time-shifting methods. I have a drawing on my whiteboard next to my desk here that is really esoteric in terms of how time works. But essentially, stay busy doing stuff you love, and time seems to go fast when you're doing it. People say to me all the time, man, I love my job because it just changes all the time, keeps me busy all day long. That's cool. Flies by, right? And then later on, as you look back on it, it seems like time is going very slowly. So it's kind of one of the conundrums of living in life. We tend to think life will be longer if we sit on our butt and do nothing, just go fishing. It's not. When you look back on those days of doing nothing, they seem to go by in a blink. But when you go out and you stay busy all day long, you look back and you have all these ideas and these experiences happen throughout the course of the day that make your mind remember it as a longer experience than it actually was. So that's one little trick you can use to do this. But let's get into real workday stuff that we like to talk about occasionally, because there's always new people coming down the stream. See, I see the world and podcasting as like a trout stream in Montana. I sit here by the trout stream with my fly fishing rod, trying to catch you and get your attention a little bit. And you're just going down the stream. And no matter how long I'm living life, there's always going to be fish coming down that stream. There's always going to be somebody who's 18 or 19 or 20 or 30 or 40 and hadn't learned lessons that, and somebody who's 50 and has some regrets, and 60 is wondering what to do for the rest of their life, and 70 or 80 or 90 and saying, what the hell, Scott? It happened so fast. And I'm standing by the stream saying, come on over here. Let's give you some ideas. So here's some basics. Number one, working on multiple projects simultaneously delays completion of all projects. This is multitasking. Now, I know you guys got to figure it out with all the AI stuff now. I know you got to figure it out. And some of you say, Scott, how can we actually get down to one project? Some projects can't be finished at the same time. I can't sit down and spend months doing one thing. I've got stuff to, I get it. It happens. There are ways to deal with that as well. But the bottom line is, your mind doesn't know how to work on multiple projects simultaneously without getting confused. Just can't do it. I don't see that changing anytime soon. The more you do it, the more you're switching around. The more you do it, you're switching on, switching off. You're not multitasking. You're just turning your attention on and off and on and off and on and off. That's all you're doing. So here's the thing. When you have a bunch of projects going on, I know you got 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 going on. They're all being delayed.
This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at Accenture.com/Spotify.
But if you take one project and you complete it, it's not only off your plates, but it's returning revenue. Now, I've talked about this before. Revenue could be just about anything. It could be happiness, could be free time, could be money. But oftentimes I'll deal with people who are trying to start a business. They come to me and they kind of want to do the thing that I do, kind of popular online. I don't necessarily teach it. I don't go after the biz op to teach people how to be coaches or experts or things like that. But I do run into those people, and when they come to me, and oftentimes they'll hire me and I'll help them do it. And there's 1,000 things going on they feel they have to do. And I said, well, ultimately, if you want to be a coach, for instance, can we use it as an example? Why not? Because we can multitask. I'm like, oh, I've got to be on YouTube. I got to be on Instagram. I got to do all this stuff. I got to go out and do it. Well, that's not true. Ultimately, here's what it comes down to. If you want to coach, it's very simple. You figure out what you're an expert at doing, and then look around and find the people out there that have a problem that your expertise will allow you to fix. Don't watch them 15 videos. Don't confuse them. Just say, hey, I see you have this problem. Here's my solution. That's it. That's completing one project just like that. Now you have coaching clients. Now you're building your business, and all the other little stuff you think you need to do will happen later on. So don't do multiple projects simultaneously. Complete a project first, get it off your plate so it starts returning results right away. This frees up more time to do what? Get your next project done. So simple. So the next time you're trying to find more time, I want you just to ask, what can I finish right now that will give me more time tomorrow and every day after that? That's all you have to do. Now, let me just take you really super duper advanced right now. For those of you who might follow along with maybe the David Allen way of thinking, the getting things done, the GTE attitude, without going anywhere into the complexity of that. In fact, you could read the whole entire book, and I suggest you do. But there's really about 2 or 3 things that if you do, will change your life. So don't worry about mastering GTD. Just a couple of things you need to do. And the number one thing you need to do when tasks and things come your way that you think you have to do, the number one thing is delete them. Huh? It's important to me, Scott. No, I'm telling you, if you want more time in your day, the number one thing you have to do is take about 80% of what comes in and just don't even deal with it. Be done with it. But what if someday? Well, someday you can. But today, if you don't get rid of 80%, you can't focus on the 20%. And only when you focus on the 20% is what you get. That's when you get what you want. If you're willing to get rid of 80% of what is going on in your life right now, your thoughts, your things, your stuff, the people, the conversations, the posting, all that, if you're willing to get rid of 80% of that stuff, watch what happens to the 20% that's left over. You'll have all the time in the world, more than you can ever possibly need to get done exactly what you need to get done and to get the life exactly the way you want it to be. What can I finish right now that will give me more time tomorrow and every day after that? Man, you're going to love how much more time you have in your day. I love this conversation because I spend most of my day, like I said, getting efficient and getting rid of stuff that's in the way. You should too. See you tomorrow.
Keep moving, gotta get back up, what?